Thanks, Akumaridas, for giving this opportunity to share with you about our plan that we have of broadening our activities at International River. Before doing our business at International River, we needed to understand what will be the limitations or what will be the benefits that we will get from this trade. And to understand it better, we need to have a deep understanding of these three terms I'm going to share in this meeting. We have to understand what we call trade barriers, we have to understand what we call exchange rates, and we have to understand what we call labor. As we said from the first term, trade barriers are different government restrictions that limit international trade. Because most of the time when businesses broaden their activities in another trade, they might take the market from different countries. Different governments put different limitations or restrictions that will decrease or the capacity or and ability of international companies to act in that country. So we might have like different trade barriers might be classified in three categories, like natural barriers where we have distance. We might have business barriers or tariffs, which include taxes, customs, and we might have non-tariff barriers, which are import quotas and different checkups that will limit international companies to act in that country. What the general thing to understand there is that if we find that different barriers put that country as somehow costly, it will reduce the benefit we could get from that trade. And if we find that their barriers are very few or low, then we will get high benefits from doing that trade in that country. So generally we understand barriers as taxes, customs, licenses, import quotas, because the country might put a limited amount of the things that we have to import in that country. So that might limit our business activities and our productivity in general. The second thing we have to understand is exchange rate. Exchange rate is the value of one nation's currency into another nation's currency. So you might find that like $1 is equal to 1,100 francs. So when you find that the country where we are investing, where we were operating our business is high, it means that we will get low benefits because everything in that country will be high. Labors will be high, transport will be high, taxes will be high because our currency is low. But when we find that the exchange rate or the value of our currency is higher in that country, then it means that we will get a lot of benefits or profits because everything will be cheap. Materials will be cheap, accommodation will be cheap, transport will be cheap, taxes will be cheap, and we will be able to make a lot of benefits in that country. The last thing we have to understand is labor. Of course, our work will need to be done by people. And maybe we shall get in that nation and we get specialized people in different business activities we'll be doing. That will be great because we will get people to do our business or to work for us without going international. But we might find that it's not possible. We don't have specialized people for our activities. And now it will require us to take workers in different countries outside of that country, and which will be costly and it will increase the cost of production. So that will reduce our benefits and it will maybe impact our business. Generally, this was what we had to discuss today, and hope you guys you'll be there for the next meeting to see other different concepts that we have to consider when doing international trade. Thanks.